you know what I'm saying, to one of the greatest men that do it with the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of the hottest ones I personally think out of G Unit that came out of G Unit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a band, which I ain't going to hold back nothing.
Love.
State your name, let them know who you are, let them know what you represent.
It's me, man. It's Young Buck. I took the young off because, goddamn it, I done crossed that whole journey in my life. So you can call me Young Buck, a.k.a. Buck Shots. Goddamn it, Mr. King Lose, Mr. CVR, Mr. Tenor Key, all of the above, as long as it's got real somewhere attached to that shit. You get what I'm saying? It's me, niggas. It's Buck, nigga, checking in.
I like that. Yo, Mr. Can't Lose. I think you should run with that motherfucker right
yeah,
there.
I just came up with that right now, too. This shit is so
you
authentic.
You need to go ahead and stamp that right now.
I'm going to stamp that live with you. Mr. Can't Lose is in the building, my nigga.
Mr. Can't Lose, bro.
That.
Mr. Can't Lose. So, look, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Go ahead and get it on out the way. Now, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming to North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, to represent. Now, I heard some bullshit done went down last night in Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Now, look, I need to know exactly detail. Because when you on that Paper TV, you got to give it to me live and direct. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm going to keep it all the way solid. I'm going to keep it all the way solid with you without even playing with you a little bit.
What happened, man?
You know, shout out to Wilson, North Carolina, first and foremost. Shout out to Club Oscars, where we was at and everything. You know, it's a lot. This is like my second home in a sense, man. This is one of the biggest supporting states that I have that come along with Young Buck is North Carolina. I got a lot of family here. My mother's actually from here. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. A lot of my family is all throughout North Carolina, Winston-Salem, Charlotte, anywhere you go throughout. Wilmington, Pac mama was born down here. Little do y'all know. You understand? My mother and Pac's mama are and God rest her soul. So I got, like I say, I really come from this red dirt clay area around this motherfucker in a real way. So when I come out here with a different type of feel. It's almost feel like this home. I got family out here and shit like that. Savion Saddam, which is an artist that's from here, is my brother who's been pushing with me for years. So when we come out here, we know that it's love and we look for the love and that's all we give. But last night we went to a spot, of course, Oscars. And like I say, it was all love. It was a hell of a show. Facts. Everything went crazy. But a little bit towards the end, you know what I'm saying? I never kind of experienced that. But, you know, I'm a really hands-on individual. I'm not scared to get down there and show the fans love or fuck with motherfuckers who fuck with me. It was just one of them situations where I was showing love and I just happened to look up and see a nigga hand was in my pocket. You know, it was one of them old school pickpocket tricks. At least I thought he thought that's what it was gonna be. You know, you feel me? And I looked and I couldn't really believe it. Like, damn, a nigga really actually tried to pickpocket. So I grabbed a nigga hand. You know what I'm saying? And try to break his fucking pinky with the shit. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you trying to pickpocket me, nigga? Like, is you for real?
The nigga hands was inside.
It was all the way in there. See, I was slipping up. I had a big old bankroll, so it's kind of poking out my pocket. Nigga felt like, well, damn, let me go for this motherfucker. You know, that was kind of the wrong thing for him to do. Now, so whatever happened after that, I don't know what happened. I just know that I looked down and homie was all fucked up. I ain't gonna say that, you know, and one of my guys done a goddamn thing. I don't know what happened to him.
Say no more.
Yeah, I just know he was fucked up and shit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of who done what or how it happened, I think homie learned a good lesson where he won't do it no more.
Right. You live and you learn.
Whoever done whatever, you live and you learn. Whoever done whatever, man, salute to the stripes and what you done in that moment. But yeah, man, and we're gonna leave it on that type of time. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, nigga tried some good shit. But you know, like I say, man, when you out here as an artist like myself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot of dudes, you know, they come from different environments, and I'm a dude that's really come from nothing. I come from the streets, and I've been blessed to make it this far in my career, and I feel like I owe the people that much to still be hands on them because I watch the game now and see all of these successful ass dudes that's got millions and millions of dollars, but they don't make themselves as small as accessible to be able to just say what up to a nigga. So I kind of like try to keep that shit safe, and I don't live that life. So it's like, you know, I get it, but I just, you know, some shit.
You ain't the one.
I just ain't.
You just ain't the one, but you're genuine with it. You know what I'm saying? You show love.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's crazy you said it because that go right into my next question. Far as like being an artist, you know what I'm saying, coming into the game in the beginning.
Yeah, man.
what do you think is the biggest difference on how you have to move now in today's, you know what I'm saying, movement with the way music is going?
Well, honestly, man, I think that you have to move with an open mind. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just being as real as I can, because honestly, the generation has changed. You know what I'm saying? I got to be able to be known as a worldwide artist right around 2002, 2003, but my grind didn't start from when I met G Unit. I had been grinding my whole entire life. I'm 37 years old. I left my city when I was 12 years old chasing this rap shit.
At 12?
12. I ran into Baby when I was 13. Shout out to Baby from Cash Money.
Okay.
He picked me up, you know what I mean, and seen what he seen. And I was so young, homie. I would drop Lil Wayne and Turk off at school and ride around with Baby all damn day while I was supposed to be in school in Cashville my goddamn self.
Come on, at the age of what now?
13, 14.
Oh, man.
I was really in the streets getting it, you know what I'm saying? So when you see that yellow Ferrari in that Hun video, just know that belonged to Buck. It belonged to me and my circle, you understand? You see that blue Jaguar that they was sitting in that Hun video, that belonged to Buck. That belonged to me and my circle, you know, so I was one of them young dudes that was really active in the streets. When I met Baby, he wasn't used to seeing something at my age that was really hands-on with the streets and really doing what I was doing at the time. He embraced that. He embraced my circle. He done what he done for me and gave me an opportunity. And like I say, I can give you all these stories about me coming up with Cash Money, but I can't tell you to go play one song, nigga, where you heard me back then.
I see you.
So that's when I started to realize, let me make a change. I jumped away from that, kept it all love, but went to go try this game myself. And that was one of the best decisions I ever made, because I went to go get my hands on the experience from this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, it was costing me $300 to press up 1,000 CDs at the time. I'd sell them for $10 a piece.
Who working?
I put my number on the CD, nigga. My shit started bumping. My CD phone started bumping better than my trap phone, nigga. That's when I knew that this
That's when
street
you knew it was
shit.
it. That's it.
Hell yeah. So I started putting more energy into it, because I started realizing, nigga, I'm making more money off this legal shit than this other shit.
That
so
goes to the next one too. I feel what you're saying, because even like just with the marketing now, do you feel like marketing itself is a little bit more powerful than really having a bag to really push with?
For sure. I think it's like, look at what you got going on right now, what we doing right now, this interview. I know in 2002, 2003, the whole internet thing, the whole, you know, live streaming, whole push of, you know, way of promoting yourself was not as broad as it is.
Right.
I think it's a change, but it's a change for the better and for the worse. It's for the worse for those that can't and know how to take advantage of social media and everything else. It's for the better for those that do. Because even if you take me, for example, I'm going to kind of give you facts behind what I'm saying.
I need that.
Straight up. Without a doubt, with all respect to all these major labels, I don't give a fuck what major label it is out there right now. But they know Young Buck is in the building in a real motherfucking way. And I'm going to tell you why. You know, a lot of times niggas talk shit in this game, and to these people that's behind desks, you know, you don't mean that you're only as good as your last project, in a sense. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you don't count to these people, but you may say what the fuck you want to on your Instagrams and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, I choose to learn the game, so I know what I am to the business. I'm a threat, and I'm a factor. I'm a real deal threat to the business in itself, because you got an individual like myself who's been blessed to experience selling multi-millions of records, but then go through trials and tribulations where I done went to prison 5 years total throughout the whole journey of what I've been through. And then here it is, I come back and keeping it all the way solid, get back with my brothers the same way I come from. It's still G-Unit, nigga, to the day I die. So
I hear that.
I go get my brothers and shit, go get back with Filth. And then, you know, we in a position now for as G-Unit where it's independently pushed.
So you back with G-Unit.
I've been with G-Unit.
You still rocking all the way.
I'm still rocking all the way.
Say no more.
But with G-Unit as a whole, as a company, is G-Unit. There's no parenting major label behind us like it was Interscope.
Got you.
Now it's G-Unit. So I take my hat off to 50 and to my team in itself, because what we are doing is not only making history with the game and with ourselves, what we're doing is revamping the industry and showing these motherfucking major labels that, homie, you can be a young buck, right? and I can go at radio. I just went for radio ads a couple days ago.
Okay.
I landed number 3 in the country.
I heard it,
number
man.
3, the number 3 most added record in the country. Meaning this, if I was number 3 in the country as the most added record to radio, all right? All these other people I beat, I don't want to say no names and all of that good shit because I'm a fan of a lot of them. You feel me? But I beat them. They got a lot of money tied up in their projects and marketing dollars. You understand what I'm saying? What I've learned out of this game is realness is going to beat everything. Because I don't have that machine that's behind me, say, like some of these major artists do. I have G-Unit and I have 50's expertise in what he got. And a lot of these, you know, artists has these major machine behind them that's able to make things work and rotate for them. You know, I'm in a situation where when it comes to Cashville Records, we solely independent. This all me. This ain't even a piece of 50 money, nigga. This buck, nigga. So when it come to that, it's all me. Even when it's G-Unit, it's all 50. It's independent. So for us to be able to, you know, land in that position of being number 3 added at radio,
that's major.
It's major.
That's major.
It shows me that you don't have to have a fucking major fucking label or a major system behind you to actually touch bases with these people, for these people to get behind you and support what they like. The fans is going to determine your career.
It's all about the
Niggas,
grind.
if you ain't hands-on with them or you don't fuck with them, I suggest the fans don't fuck with you. That's it. Because I feel like, you know, I don't watch some of these niggas at the top of their game and be at the top of this level. You understand? And won't do so much as show up at a fucking meet and greet. You get what I'm saying? These the same motherfucking people that went and made it possible for you to even be able to be looked upon as a celebrity, nigga. So it's like I never forget the roots. I make sure my circle, my homeboys and my team, they understand, you know, my outlook at things. I don't try to change no man's way of thinking, but I make sure that he understand the way I'm thinking,
the way
nigga.
You thinking, so he'll know how you moving. He either gonna get with it or get lost.
Get with it or get lost.
Yeah,
so
I hear
that's
that.
what I'm on, you know.
I rock with that. Now look, it's crazy because every time you say something, it always leads to my next one. The energy, man, that your team have, man.
It's for real.
When y'all pulled up,
it's for real.
I was sitting there thinking to myself like, yo, if Camps really had this type of energy,
yeah, it'd be different.
Oh God.
And it's genuine. See,
it is genuine.
It's genuine. You know, like I say, these dudes here, man.
We gonna shout y'all out too. I want
sure.
everybody to get.
I'm gonna let these dudes get off and say what they need, because they deserve it.
They deserve it.
Like I say, I got a crew full of artists, man, that's actually done experienced trials and tribulations. Some of them as hard as mine, and some of them may not been as hard as mine, but everybody experienced trials and tribulations. They come from nothing on their way to something. And this is the part of the grind that I try to make sure that they soak up the most. This is what means the most. Not when you actually made it and made monies and all of that. Yeah. This is what it means to make the money. You know, this is your experience. And a lot of my dudes, bro, they ain't never even experienced being on planes and shit before until, you know, they got amongst what we got going on, or even made it up out of the hood, or even come out of here. So our energy and shit is genuine. We really brothers amongst each other. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? It ain't made up or none of that old shit that niggas do. We don't have that kind of crew, and I refuse to even be amongst a crew where, you know,
they feel like they gotta do that.
Yeah, or niggas feel like they trying to outshine each other. My brothers really pull each other up. You know, if it's one ain't there, then the other one gonna make sure it's there. Vice versa. So I live off morals, and I implement the shit with my team, and I stand on it.
I stand on it.
That's
real. You gotta hold them accountable.
I stand on it.
Yeah.
They know that. They stand and they hold me accountable. I don't exempt myself from none of this shit. And I don't even allow my crew to even carry a CEO or a boss type of mentality. I won't even allow my niggas to even call me that. I don't, you know why? Because that shows a sign of separation. I believe in every man in itself. You put your shit on just like I put my shit on. We're equal. You understand what I'm saying? Just because my position may be the one who's in position to actually lead, or in the position to actually have to take care of certain different responsibilities. Well, that's the way I'm supposed to be doing. But that don't make me a CEO or a boss. It's like almost putting you above somebody, and I want to remain equal with every brother that's in front of me, especially my brothers that's helping. It's not just me helping them.
Yeah.
We helping each
helping
other.
yes,
so how can I say I'm bigger than you or I'm the CEO? Yeah, we know what's going on, but I'm just like you niggas. We in the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. That's real right there. So look, this is it, man. Like, with everything that you got going on right now.
Yeah.
And just listen to all different type of music. Even doing all type of music that you do. Why you decide to push with the single that you pushing with now? Like what?
Damn, that's a real question.
You see what I'm saying? I gotta know. We live and direct.
That's that real shit, bro.
Facts.
And that's real. You know, honestly, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 wild with you. It was almost a gamble for me in a sense with myself. I am content with delivering the music. I became content with delivering, you know, the formatted music that I've been in, far as, you know, reality rap, and doing it of course from a perspective where niggas know when you come to lean your ear over this young buck way, it's gonna be quality and it's gonna be some real shit.
It's gonna be passionate.
But I felt like the only artists that I truly love the most are the artists that reinvent themselves every goddamn time. So I'm like, goddamn, I can't just keep on coming back the same way. So, you know, I'm not off into a lot of the shit that a lot of the game is doing right now, as far as being one of those dudes that lead his career through fashion and shit that. Yeah. I'm not like that, so I figure, you know, let me at least take my talent and do something different with that.
Do something different.
Different with the talent, not just the look, but the talent. So, you know, the whole thing, I don't call it R&B, it's R&G, rhythm and gangster, reality and gangster.
I rock with that.
But I got melody behind what I'm doing, and I knew it was different from something that I already put out, so I said, you know what? One thing I know that made me really say, fuck it, I'm gonna make this Can't Lose my single, was the fact that, you know, the content of the record. Okay, man, I'm thinking in my mind, hey, man, I am kind of, I don't like I say, singing or melody-driven record. It's different. But then I realized, man, this shit that I'm talking is really real. It's from my heart.
It's been real.
It's been real. So
it's been real.
Let me give these people this and see how they take it. And like I say, man, the people has been taking it in a real way. So I think it's one of the best decisions I done made career-wise, man.
I feel you. Let me ask you, this is kind of like, I ain't going to say a tricky question, but I got to throw it out there.
Yes.
What's one thing that you dislike about the industry?
I dislike how these vets, I consider them vets, or, you know, artists that's been had it or artists that's been here. I dislike the way that they tend to hate on the young generation right now. Okay. I don't respect it. You know, a lot of
giving a different sound, and they
yes,
really
man. And if you find everybody, they say all this mumble rap, and they try to hate on the young nigga, say all the mumble rap, or this nigga wearing his clothes too tight, or this old funny, you know, driven ass type of shit. Well, I tend to realize I don't like that, because I realize, you know, on these dudes' journeys, most of them, they speak down on the generation that's out now and the way they carry themselves and shit. Yeah. Most of these dudes on their journeys to get to where they even at now, where they became perspective, you know, they didn't have nobody knocking them for what the fuck they had going on.
They were just going.
They was just going. It wasn't an aura or an era of time where niggas was knocking you for what you wore, knocking you for what you done. So now it's just in this era now, it's like you want to knock these young niggas, but at the end of the day, I look at it as if these young niggas is only doing, if he's providing a way out or a way for his family and it's real to him, let him go. You know what I'm saying? If you can't fuck with it, then don't fuck around it. And that's how I choose to live. It's like a lot of this shit I can't get with. You know, I can't wear my shit the way they wear their shit, or I'm not, you know,
but you fresh though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not gonna fuck around with something that I can't fuck with.
Right.
And so that, with that being said, I'm not gonna knock the next nigga hustle neither and get out here and all these niggas ain't rapping, they mumble rap. Nah, that shit bumping.
And
you understand what I'm saying?
They riding the hell out that beat.
Come on, the same niggas that are sitting here and say that shit mumble rap, nigga, your bitch is enjoying it, nigga, and you right here dancing with her in the club on it. But then when you turn the camera on, you want to talk about all these niggas is mumbling rap. Nigga, get the fuck on. So let these young niggas live. Y'all young niggas do y'all, get your money, live life. You understand? Don't let no nigga tell you how you live or how you should dress or how you should carry yourself. Fuck these old ass niggas if that's the case. Yeah. And you understand what I'm saying? I'm not an old ass nigga. So I can sit here and say fuck these old ass niggas in a real way because I don't respect it. I tell my young niggas, y'all niggas do what y'all want to do with this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, but be in control. You can be as uncontrollable as possible when it comes to being in front of this camera and doing what you do, but be as uncontrollable as possible. Like never before, nigga. Yeah. You understand? If your natural character is you being what you just seen, that's their character. That's what they truly are. But they in control. You see them, don't you? Yeah. They in control. So it's like, yeah, nnigga, we give it all, but we in control of our destiny, nigga. We control our own destiny.
We dropping jewels,
man.
We
know what the fuck we want out of this shit.
But I'm gonna be honest right now with you, man. Like just sitting here with you, this right here for me, I'm inside right now. Like I can't believe this shit, nigga. I'm over here having this goddamn conversation with Buck.
It's that real.
You know what I'm saying?
You popping real shit.
But man, I try to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing I feel like music itself, man, you know what I'm saying, it's missing. They missing the essence.
They is.
It's missing that raw blueprint.
It went away.
Yeah.
It went away.
I'm going to bring that shit back, though.
You're doing it right now and staying consistent like how you doing right now. I'm not the only real nigga in this game. You know, but for what real niggas is out there, you know, when I say real niggas, meaning, you know, niggas who ain't got no mask in front of them, you know, understand, or no string in their back. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Can't no nigga tell me to do nothing that I don't want to do or make me do nothing I don't want to do. I control my own thing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga controlling my career, you understand? And I'm not even trying to control my own brother's careers and shit. I learned the hard way in this game. You understand what I'm saying?
You started at 12, man.
Straight up.
That's a kid, man.
And that's the blessing I feel like that I took the lick for mine. So it's like certain things I feel like these niggas ain't got to go through because I took the lick for it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We come from a place, you understand, where, nigga, in the beginning, when you say, you know, Nashville, the first thing come to a nigga mind was country music. That was the only thing they had in front of us. You know, Garth Brooks. And shout out to all the country music artists and everything, but it was always another side to Cashville from the beginning. I started to get out here and push my career. When I would be in a room full of niggas from New York or LA or Detroit, all these major cities, and they artists and shit, and I'm trying to tell a nigga, hey man, I'm from Nashville. This before I put the C in front of this hoe. You know, I would catch, you know, the back end. Then I'm there, but niggas was gonna always pay attention to the niggas who's in bigger places and come from different environments. But then at the same time, I'm knowing I'm better than all these niggas.
Yeah. That's that shit I like to hear right there.
Y'all niggas want to use where y'all from and y'all surroundings and, you know, gangs and all this shit. That actually, hold on, nigga. You understand? I'm going to call this shit Cashville. Now go do the math.
Go do the math.
And then I'm going to put Tennessee behind this shit. You understand? For whatever you want to work, look at this shit for because, you know, without me implicating in myself in any kind of dumb shit, but, you know, before, you know, it was, you know what I'm saying? But at this point in time in my life, you know what I'm saying? I use Tennessee as a way of saying I got the key to the city. I'm the only one from Tennessee, Nashville, Cashville that's made it out of this fucking bubble.
And did numbers, though.
And done real numbers.
Did numbers, though.
But I'm not the only young buck. When I say that, meaning that, nigga, it's so many niggas that's just as good or if not better than me from my city.
I see what you're saying on a humble mode.
Made it out the bubble. And I feel like, goddamn it, I got to be able to bust the bubble to let all these niggas loose. Because we come from an aura where, like I say, we are part of the map that's been responsible for half of the industry success. You know, niggas like Baby can come lay his hand on our gangster. He pulled a lot of this shit that you see, this stunt life and this shining life, you know, and shit like that. Baby was able to come across niggas like me when I was 13 and 14. If I can sit here and tell you, nigga, we really at the top. Think about what the niggas who over top of me was at. You understand me? So for me, you know, we always been the real deal. Cashville always been real. Gonna die being real.
Let me ask you this.
What it's supposed to be, nigga.
Let me ask you this, though. When did you know when you were just nice? Like when did you was like, you know what? Put on my goddamn shit. I'm about to show the world, goddamn, I do this. Like, what age was it? What moment? What obstacle took place?
I never really felt like that until I got to a point where I got in my career and got amongst 50. And this is really honestly like I started to feel and say, okay, man, I can really do this shit when I looked up at a studio board and looked through the glass and it was Dr. Dre leaning over that motherfucker saying, "Buck, hey man, I need you to say this a different way." I said, "Good God Almighty."
That's what you knew.
Yeah, I knew then. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, different niggas set different goals and different standards in front of them. That was a goal that I felt like, you know, to be able to have people like 50, Dre, Eminem, Jay-Z, niggas I look up for. I done had a nigga like Jay-Z, you know, stop his show in the middle of the show. Hey, nigga, you's a real nigga. You know what I mean? Shit like that, moments like that make me cherish what I got going on and what I possess. You know what I'm saying? But then it also gives fuel to my fire to say, hold on, nigga, y'all niggas can acknowledge me from that perspective. Well, let me put myself in front of you niggas enough for you niggas can acknowledge me and say, hey, nigga, I need you on this record. Or let me come get on your record. You niggas can acknowledge me for all the real shit. Because a lot of these niggas know I don't walk the walk. You understand? I'm a nigga who done became a millionaire and then went to the penitentiary. Done all the other shit in the streets that niggas was doing and was able to be blessed to escape that hoe. I became legal and became a blessing though, being a millionaire and then went to the pen.
Ooh,
I didn't go like a lot of these other niggas do. I didn't PC up. No disrespect to some of these niggas that don't walk this walk. They end up going to that place like that and felt like, you know, they wouldn't been able to make it in what we consider, you know, GP, general population. You know, I'm one of them ones who literally, you know, done been on that walk and walked the yard in the real life, you know, woke up with your cellies and shit that got life sentences that'll never see the streets. You know, watching niggas get killed and everything else throughout the penitentiary and being a celebrity from this perspective. So, you know, like I say, man, it's nothing I have no proven points within me. I only have what I call, you know, a real deal reality, a way of living my life. You understand?
Staying true to it.
Staying true to my life, what I stand at. Like, if it was me, then I would go that route. But I'm just true to self. Like, I can't do certain things. So before I go put myself in a position where I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to do everything to my comfortability. Even if it's as far as being in a fucking penitentiary. If I got to be in this motherfucker, I ain't gonna be in this bitch uncomfortable. If I'm comfortable in general population, that's where I'm going. If I was comfortable in PC, nigga, that's where I would have went, nigga. But I'm doing mine from comfortability, nigga. Evidently, I'm comfortable with the Goonies.
Okay. Look, that's it, y'all. Love this.